Hey ladies, I hope that you can hear me very well. I'm gonna just give it just a few seconds to see who is gonna log in just so that you can let me know whether or not you guys hear me. But I'm super excited to be here. So if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or just type in and say, hey, I can hear you, just so that I can make sure that everything is working well. Hey, Latoya, how are you, beautiful? I just want to make sure that people can hear me. Okay. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you so much, Toya and Key, for just having me be a part of your amazing group. I think it's so amazing what you ladies are doing here in the upstate of South Carolina. Like you said, it has not been done before, and this is definitely going to shift Greenville, especially for women, and building confidence and bodies and so on and so forth. So again, my name is Varnessa Bails. I am a native of Buffalo, New York. My husband and I have lived here now roughly 8 years, I think. And so I love it here. It's super amazing. We raised our nephew who is 7 years old. Pray my strength. And I am a wardrobe stylist. And on top of that, I have a organization called Life in the Fab Lane, where faith, fashion, and business collide. And I'm super excited just about that business and all that's taking place and unfolding for that. So we're going to go back to wardrobe styling. And I'm just really excited because one of the big things that I love to talk about when it comes to wardrobe styling is body types. A lot of times, you know, we'll go to the store and we see something cute that's like on a mannequin, and we want to grab that outfit, run home, and in our minds, we think that we're going to look like that, what we see on the mannequin. I used to work in retail, and we used to alter and manipulate clothing all the time to just bring attraction to our customers, because what we were doing was we were really selling more or less the body of it rather than just so much the outfit. And so I learned just a lot of the ins and outs of just body types, how to dress and style according to your body types. Sorry, Toya, I just saw your message of my nephew's stories. Yeah, he's quite something. But so back to your body types, it's really important to understand and know your body type. I tell people all the time, be confident and be comfortable in who you are and really what your body type is. Don't think that you have to shrink down to a certain size to look a certain way or to feel good about something. You know, if that's your desire to, you know, maybe shed a couple pounds, then let that be your desire to do so. But don't do it just for the sake of looking good in like clothing, because there's so many different things in which we can do to really highlight your body type. And so one big thing that I always talk about is when we talk about body types, the biggest thing we want to talk about is like how to proportion your garments to your body type. Because, you know, if somebody is, let's just say, and we'll get into that shortly, if somebody has really broad shoulders as opposed to someone who don't have broad shoulders but more or less a wide hip, you don't want to kind of buy garments that, you know, make you look, you know, like really crazy, like up in your shoulders, or something that's like really, really tight. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about, you know, just different pieces that would really work well for your body type in terms of lingerie. And one of my favorite stores that I love to just look at really pretty, you know, just like lingerie pieces. And so I'll direct you there, you know, when we're over and finished with. So don't mind me. I have 50 million things going on. I have my notebook because I am always taking notes. I have my other laptop, which actually has my notes and my ebook that I wrote, where we talk about body types and so on and so forth. I wrote a book last year called The Building Blocks of Style. And I highlight the importance of understanding your body type. So I am going to jump right into it. And so this is kind of what if you can see it. This is my ebook. And the things that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to tell you the person who has that particular body type, so that you can kind of get a visual, and maybe you can say, okay, hey, that's me. And if that's you, then you can kind of understand really how to balance your body type. So the person that we are going to talk about, or the body type rather, is an inverted triangle. And obviously an inverted triangle is just a regular triangle flipped upside down. And the person who has an inverted triangle is Angelina Jolie. So if you ever get a visual of Angelina Jolie, you can tell that she has really broad shoulders. She has more of like a narrow hip and just really long legs. So that would be what an inverted triangle looks like. And so when we talk about some of the characteristics of a inverted triangle, we talk about a wider back, broader shoulders, a large bust, or, you know, pretty busty, a slim waistline, and slim legs. So those are the characteristics of what a inverted body type would look like. So the goal that you want to accomplish with having an inverted triangle body type is you want to balance your shoulders, balance your broader shoulders, your bust and your back, and you want to really create more of an hourglass effect with your bottom. So you want to really play up your bottom. So when finding lingerie pieces, you know, one thing that I saw that I was looking at online is like a cute little, you know, kind of like flared out little lingerie, like lacy skirt thing. It's something that will draw the attention away from your upper body and draw the attention to your lower portion, which would balance out your body type, if that makes any sense. And if not, ask your questions in the comment section, and I'll be happy to help you. So the next body type we're going to talk about, and let me just backtrack just a little bit. So when I'm talking about body types, understand there is a plethora of body types out there. What I am giving you is I'm giving you the 5 basic foundations that we use in the fashion industry to help style a woman. Now we can go, to so many different body types, but we always draw back to a foundation of certain body types, and then we build upon there. So if I don't call out your body type, you still there's still something out there in how we can style your body type. It's just playing with different pieces to, again, bring proportion to your body. We always want to make sure that we are highlighting the areas that, you may have less of, while we are minimizing the areas that, maybe stand out a little too much, if that makes sense. Okay, so moving along, we are going to talk about a pear body type. And a pear is Jennifer Lopez, or Jenny from the Block. And so with a pear body type, your characteristics are you have slimmer shoulders, you have a smaller bust, your waist is a little bit more defined, and you have large hips, and you have very shapely legs. So again, if you think about, the shape of a pear, and then kind of think about Jennifer Lopez, she's a little bit smaller at the top, but she's a lot more rounded towards the bottom. So the goal with a pear body type is that you want to add illusion to your upper body, and this will create a balance to your lower half. Show off your waist and de-emphasize your bottom and expose your shoulders. So, again, it's lingerie. You can be as sexy as you want to be, but in terms of really finding pieces that work well and that fit well, is definitely you want to kind of make sure that you draw the attention upward when it comes to a pear body type. And again, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, but sometimes when you work with pieces that aren't really created necessarily for your body type, or they don't really fit your body type well, you will find yourself constantly tugging on something. So maybe you have a piece of garment in your closet right now, and you constantly find yourself like, maybe like you're pulling down a skirt or a dress, or you're constantly, like lifting something. You're constantly touching your garment in some way. It's really because it's not really made for your particular body type. And it's just, it just doesn't sit well because it doesn't really have the type of like material or the the elasticity or something like that to really kind of stick with your body type. So again, you want to make sure with a pear body type that you are drawing all of the illusion upward, like cute push-up bras, just different things that will just really highlight your upper body. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the hourglass body type, which I chose Beyonce for that because she definitely has an hourglass body type. And so the characteristics of the hourglass body type is you have round shoulders, you have an average to a large size bust. Again, like the pear, your waist is very defined. You have proportioned hips and shapely legs. So if you think about an hourglass, how it doesn't matter what side you flip it on, it's just evenly proportioned. That is how an hourglass body type looks like. And to be honest, when it comes to an hourglass body type can really function in so many different facets of garments. You really can kind of have fun with it because it's definitely, I would say it's about the majority of well, I don't want to say that it's 100% true, but just in my research that there is 40% of women actually have an hourglass body type. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. That's what my research came up with. But anyway, so really you can just kind of have fun with your pieces. Belts are like super cute to kind of like contour your waistline. There's a lot of cute different like corset pieces and tops, cute little garter belts. You can really have fun with this particular body type. There's not really any kind of restrictions in how you can style this garment or this body type. And so next we're going to talk about a rectangle. And the lady that I chose in my ebook to talk about a rectangle to give you a visual is Cameron Diaz. And so Cameron Diaz is super gorgeous, but she is completely straight up and down. She has a very long torso, and there's not really much definition to her body type. It's not really proportion. So when we talk about the characteristics of a rectangle body type, we are talking about a straight body, a balanced bust, balanced hips, no defined waist, and long legs. So the goal with this body type, if you say, hey, I think that's me, is you want to create a waistline just through various clothing and accessories. So just kind of, just really playing up. The biggest thing that I will always say is to really kind of focus an emphasis on your waist. And so with this, like a corset, again, is a piece of lingerie that will look really, really pretty on a rectangle body type because the shape of the corset will just definitely, kind of cinch the waist in and kind of give it more of an hourglass look. And the last body type that we are going to talk about is a round body type. Some people call it an apple. Some people, they call it an oval. However you want to call it, it's a round body type where really the focus kind of plays a lot in your midsection. And so the person that I give for this body type is Oprah. So I give Oprah the round body type. And your characteristics are you have round shoulders, you have large bust, you have a full midsection, you have narrow hips, and you have shapely legs. So the goal for this particular body type is you want to de-emphasize your midsection and you want to choose clothing that adds curves and fullness to your lower body and tops that kind of taper off at your waist. So you want to make sure that you're not drawing all the attention like to your midsection. And one thing that I think would look really cute is the long, really pretty, like the long slips look really pretty on women that have a round body type, really pretty kimonos to wear like over top of it, the long like satin silky kimonos. Those look really gorgeous. They're beautiful. And, for those who want to kind of cover their midsection, that's a good piece that would actually work really well for you guys. Just finding different things that would definitely just kind of play down your midsection. We can talk about different camisoles that come just a little bit longer that may hit like your waistline. Those are different pieces that would look really good for a round body type. But again, have all the confidence in the world in what you wear and how you style the garment. You know, there's really no rule per se into really how a woman should dress. But we do, as wardrobe stylists, we do have a foundation that we like to build upon, because our goal overall when we're styling women or when we're giving advice or just anything is our goal is to always make sure that you're confident and that you're comfortable in what it is that you're wearing. And we want to make sure that it flatters your body type. We want to make sure that it gives you the great proportions that you're looking for. So those are some of the different tips that we give out. Give me one quick second. And so I'm going to jump really quickly into a place that I absolutely love when it comes to lingerie, and I think you ladies would have a field day just shopping here or just really looking. And if it hasn't been shared in this group, Fredericks of Hollywood is an amazing place to go to when you want to shop for lingerie. I mean, it's literally everything sexy you can possibly imagine, and there is no limit on sizing. So they have plus size, they have, you know, your sizes up to a size 12, 14. There's a plethora of garments, there's a plethora of garter belts, there's a plethora of, you know, just a lot of sexy lingerie that really can just make a woman feel really good. They do have a good sale that's going on right now. They have clearance. They have a lot of free shipping. One thing that I always tell women is, you know, definitely check out your coupons. I love to shop. I'm definitely a shopaholic. I stress the life out of my husband when it comes to shopping. But I will always say I find great deals wherever it is that I go. I find places where I can stack coupons. I find places where maybe I can buy online and pick up in store. Fredericks of Hollywood, their garments has great stretch to it. It has great quality. You know, you won't regret what you're paying for, because you're definitely going to get your money's worth when shopping at Fredericks of Hollywood. It's just a really nice place. And also another place that that's local, because Fredericks of Hollywood is not local, but another place that's local, especially for like plus size women, because I actually just did a wardrobe styling for a plus size woman, and we did lingerie and wedding gowns and things like that, is we went to Breakout Bras. And Breakout Bras is definitely expanding their territory when it comes to undergarments, when it comes to lingerie pieces. They are definitely expanding, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. You can definitely also check out Torrid, of course, Victoria's Secret. But if you want to just really do something different and come into the amazing party and just look totally different, I definitely encourage you to check out Fredericks of Hollywood. I just really think that you would greatly enjoy it. Again, I've actually been sitting on here, you know, for like the past hour, just kind of scrolling through and just popping a lot of different things like in my cart, because they have a lot of nice pieces. So again, in terms of wardrobe styling for lingerie, there's a plethora of different lingerie pieces out there. We can be here for hours just talking about different lingerie pieces. But when it comes to styling the right pieces, you want to make sure that it's something that definitely accentuates your body type, because it will just make you feel a lot more confident, and it make you feel a lot more beautiful, and it's just it'll be more comfortable for you, you know, when you're going out or when you're at home, you know, in your bedroom, whatever it is that you decide to do, the garments would just lay a lot better for you when you begin to build upon your body type. So again, ladies, just have confidence, be encouraged, just have a ton of fun. I'm super excited. I can't wait to meet you all when we come together for this amazing event. And if you have any questions regarding your body type, if you have any questions regarding styling, just please don't hesitate to, you know, you can comment here if you're going to watch the replay. If you have any other questions outside of that, you can send me a private message through Facebook. You can connect with me on social media any way that you want to. I am more than happy to help you find pieces. I'm more than happy to, you know, direct you in the right place for your body type. So So if you have questions, just don't hesitate to reach out to me. And again, I will see you ladies soon. Again, Toya and Keith, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be a part of this group, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.